Welcome everybody, welcome back to the channel G-Man Aviation. And in today's video, we will be doing 10 of the most challenging airports. Now, today, the first one that we'll be doing is Paro Airport in Bhutan. That's the one we're coming at right now. And we're gonna put the landing gear down. We are coming in here to Paro. It's right over here. Hopefully we can get the runway correctly. Here we come. Here we are. We are now finally landing.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Ooh, pretty unstable, but we can maybe make it. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to stop. I landed really late. Oh no. First crash of the day into the fence. Yeah, that's Paro. It's really hard to find the airport. Definitely in weather conditions like this. So yeah, that's we did overrun the first one. So the next challenging airport will be Lukla Airport. Now Lukla Airport is a bunch of it's kind of like Courchevel, where you have this sloped runway, and yeah, let's get into it. See if we can land our Beechcraft here. Unless it's down here, I can't really tell yet. Yep, there it is. I now see Lukla for the first time, which is great. We're now going to turn around just because now I at least see it. We'll be able to get there, I think, just as long as I can pull up in time. Come on. Okay. That was really close. Luckily, we should be able to put down landing gear and flaps and head straight back towards Lukla. I do have replay mode on, so we should be able to see. Oh shoot, we are blacking out. I hope we can wake back up. Oh geez, oh god. Oh Lord. I have pulled too many G's. So that's definitely one of the main challenges is definitely the mountain, to hand it over to my joystick so I can kind of get control of the plane a little better. Okay, here we come. That was not the best landing, but it will do. We have at least landed. We will actually have to use some of the thrust to actually get ourselves up to the top of the airport. So as you can see, this is Lukla. This is actually my first time ever flying to Lukla. Here we are in Lukla's main place. Here, this is the taxiway. Not many planes come out of Lukla, but it is still a nice airport, as you can see. But yeah, so we have landed. Let's go check out the replay mode for this. We can go see the, let's see our final landing. Here we are. This was when we were coming in. This is the replay mode. See if we can, I don't think we, yeah, that was a pretty hard landing, but we still at least made it. So, let's move on to the next most challenging airport. So for our next airport, we'll be going to Tan Kon-Tin International Airport in I do not know how to pronounce the country it is in, or the place. So this is another challenging airport due to more mountains in the region. Let's try to land with the A320. Appropriate altitude. We'll put down the landing gear already. We're gonna actually put down everything and the flaps because the runway is right here. So it's right down there. I see it right now. I know we're kind of doing a weird approach. We are going to try to pull up here. Hopefully we can make it. This is actually a pretty fast landing, which is kind of awful. Okay, we might make it. I know it was a really unstable approach, but we might make it.
100.
Oh, there's an aircraft on the runway. Wow, this is pretty laggy. Oh, sheesh.
30.
Ah, get out of my way! Ah! Oh, God. Whew, we just missed that, tiny little plane on the runway. I did not see that there. But, it does seem like we are gonna stop. So, yes, this is definitely a harder one too, just because, look, you can see the mountains all in the region here. The A320 can land here, as you just saw. So let's watch that back in the replay mode and see how good it was. We had a pretty unstable approach here, but I was able to pull up at the last second here, kind of. Yeah, you kind of had to pull up immediately once we got going fast. You can see we actually got into overspeed places. Let's see if we actually made a kind of smooth landing for the first time in this video. Here it is, landing. We're kind of right to the runway, but oh yeah, we definitely hit the left a lot. But we did make it. We did land. That would have been a kind of hard landing, definitely. So yeah, let's move on to the next airport. So the next airport we will be going to is Princess Juliana, which is also known as St. Martin. We've been to this one before in another video. We will be landing the A320 here. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So here we are in the A320 at about 3,000 feet. I'm gonna set up the replay mode here. If it can't, there we go. I set up the replay mode. We are in more cloudy conditions. It's very, very cloudy in basically all these airports. So let me make sure that autopilot is disconnected, which it is, which is good. I have landed at this one before, so hopefully we can make it a butter landing. Flaps don't have to be that far out yet. We are still pretty far away from our airport, so I'm going to speed up a little bit, not too fast. We don't want to get going too fast. But yeah, that's definitely the key to these airports is you can't get that close. So you have to be really, really careful. Definitely the biggest part about St. Martin that is the hardest is the beach landing, where we have to go over the beach, which actually has people on it. If you seen definitely the photos I showed in a earlier video. But it's also the water. As you can see, there's water everywhere, like full-on oceans, and you can actually see in the distance over there, actually a full-on cruise ship. So, yeah, look at that. There's literally a cruise ship right there next to the airport. So, you have to be really careful due to the water and the everything else. So everything is just all different. So, pretty interesting here. Hopefully this plane in front of us can get down, because I'm hearing that they're landing before us, even though we're close enough. I see the plane right there. But yeah, so that cruise ship is pretty interesting. I've actually never seen a cruise ship in the Microsoft Flight Simulator before. That's definitely a thing that I don't know, maybe not new, but I don't fly over waters that often. But that's pretty cool to see in there as the scenery. So yeah, hopefully we can make this a close to butter landing. I have flown here before in a 747, so this runway, unlike the others, isn't as short. It's mainly only on the challenging list because of the water and then the kind of straight up mountain that's at the end of the runway, which I've shown in my other video that I made on St. Martin. You basically taking off was really hard. Definitely if you did it on the other side towards the beach. You usually want to do it towards the beach and not towards that way, because then you have to go right over the other thing. So the plane that was landing there is now going around. I believe that's because of us. Kind of sorry, but kind of not. So here we come. We are going to put flaps to full, and so yeah, now we are putting flaps to full and we are coming in. So we're gonna pull in here. We have full flaps. We're gonna put out the speed brakes. Hopefully we can make it in here perfectly. We're coming in really slow, which is good. Okay, here we come. Perfect. Perfect on the center line, I believe. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna flare.
40, 30, 20. Retard, drive.
Okay. I don't know about the smoothness, but it was close enough. We're now going to try to stop. This always has a lot of, it's a little laggy. Frames per second slows down because of all the boats and the palm trees. So here we are. We're going full reverse thrust. It's not really stopping that quickly, surprisingly. But we have successfully stopped on the runway. So that's perfect. Yep, I think. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We stopped here. So let's check out that landing on replay mode and see if it was good. We can see here, and we can actually do that. We can see all of the flights. It's about right here. So here we are. You can see there's the cruise ship I was talking about in the beginning, and there's the beach. We actually went pretty high over the beach. This is actually a pretty high landing, as you can see. Usually planes come in really low over that beach, but we kind of came in pretty slow, still coming over the touchdown zone, which wasn't too late. We weren't too late on the runway. I was trying to make it pretty smooth, which was pretty good. That wasn't a bad landing. Probably the best this entire video. So that is Princess Juliana or St. Martin. And let's see the next one. So our next airport will be Courchevel. I know we've been here on the channel before, but it is on the list on our top 5 most challenging airports. Here we are. This is the last one in this video. So yeah, this is Courchevel Airport. We will be flying here in a King Air, just like we did at the beginning. So yeah, let's check it out. Here we are. We're coming in pretty good. Not too bad. I do want to slow down a little more, but we should be able to do that once we get up there. So I'm going to transfer into this one. So here we are. The plane thinks it's terrain. Not the most graceful of landings, but we have made it. We're going to I didn't stop in time. We were just going to pull off. So yeah, so that's basically how this runway works. It's really weird, the way it looks. So let's check out that landing. So, oh yeah, here we come. So here we are, coming into land here, into Courchevel. Let's see this landing. You can see here that the plane started thinking that this was a mountain once we came in. It was telling us to not sink. So here we are. That was a pretty firm landing. I wouldn't say it was hard, but it wasn't smooth either. So it wasn't that bad. This was so yeah. These are the top 5 most challenging airports. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And thank you for. Yeah, this video is definitely interesting. I know there might be other more challenging airports that I might not have added in this video. But, so yeah, thank you all for watching and have a great day.